So, hello.
Hello?
For me, is a man standing with a T-shirt Lee. Very old T-shirt. Your Lee T-shirt here.
Ah, yeah.
Old?
And actually not old. I have bought it from Turkey.
It's in
Maybe,
Turkey.
maybe in Germany it's sold, but I don't know.
Yes,
In-
I haven't seen the last time. Lee, it was famous in the past.
maybe in 90s it was famous.
90s, yeah. It was trousers and T-shirts. jean shops.
Yeah, but I think I like the 90s, so
Where do you come from originally?
Turkey.
From your Turkey.
Turkey.
Okay. You stay here for holidays or
I work here.
you're working here?
Uh-huh.
You have studied in Germany?
No, I have studied in Turkey, computer engineering, and I'm a software engineer here.
Now, and you can speak German also?
Ein bisschen.
Ein bisschen, but it's interesting. You have a job in Germany, but your German is only beginner. Is this true?
Actually, it is intermediate or something. Not fluent, but
Or
intermediate.
you don't need to speak very good German in your job?
Yeah, in my job, no. But normally, in many jobs in other areas and so on, German is required. But I think that in software engineering there is a big need. So
Okay.
in some way they have to hire people.
I have heard airport Frankfurt now. Many people from Turkey are now helping in the airport in Frankfurt because they have put the people out in the Corona time.
Yeah.
Software is an interesting topic. What are the newest information about this topic, software? What is interesting?
I think the interesting stuff is one is the just social media because it has been growing rapidly and it is expected to grow even more rapidly. Another thing is with the pandemics and so on, the online shopping has gone too far, and both these developments require software engineering, so that its importance is growing more and more. About
So you
cloud
do
and so on.
also websites for internet shopping?
I don't work in that area. I work in
it's-
the technology area mostly, but that area is growing rapidly.
Are there machines who need software, or what needs the software to protect a factory, or for what is software?
Actually, I'm working in an application that does stuff about genes and so on, gene research and so on.
Okay. What do you eating when you go to lunch? When you go to lunch in the evening, where you are, which restaurants you prefer?
When I have lunch, I bring from home mostly because
You cook at home.
Yeah, it's the healthiest for me.
Okay.
In my idea.
What are you cooking at home?
Mostly Turkish. Mostly vegetables and so on. Sometimes meat, but mostly vegetables or
Okay.
rice and stuff.
You're Turkish. You're a Muslim, or you are without religion?
I have no religion.
No religion. The most people in Turkey are Muslim.
Most of them are Muslims, but public research shows that about 7 or 8% has no religion. It's growing also.
Your parents are Muslim.
My parents are Muslim. I was born a Muslim, but later I quit the religion.
What are you criticizing, as a critic at this religion? You have ideas to make this religion better?
Actually, I believe that religions were found centuries ago, and they reflect the ideas of the century
Of the old centuries.
and all religions. So I think that they don't apply to today.
They don't really belong to the time now.
I think so.
Yes. You think they are dying now? Will they get smaller?
They won't completely perish, but I think they will get smaller and smaller.
Get smaller and smaller. Okay. You can now ask me a question because for what I make these interviews, I got Muslim 25 years ago. I go to Islam.
Ah,
I
okay.
convert to Islam.
Okay.
And I make these interviews to know the opinions of the people, what they are thinking about, which experience they have with Muslims and so. So you can ask me a question, German Muslim.
Ah, that's an interesting thing. What made you convert into from Christianity to Muslim? What difference did you see?
I think it's the free talking in the Islam. When I regard the people in the Islam, they are free to talk about the next life, to talk about the death, the point of death, and looking over this point. Was for me fascinating, because as a Christ, I was Catholic before. It was always a point of finishing the death, the life finished at the end, and that's all. This I had in my soul.
Is there no heaven and hell? I think.
I got no information, not many information about these topics. So I had always this problem in my soul. The life is finishing. And I felt when I visit the first time the Muslims that they have more wisdoms about the time over the death point. And this was fascinating of this religion. This makes me in the beginning absolutely free. For this I was searching for this satisfaction. I know when I'm praying 5 times a day, I go over this point. I always have this satisfaction, and I think it's a book, the Quran, who have so much sentences over the time of your dying. There's so much, and the praying brings you over this point.
Yeah.
This was my experience, and so I'm practicing still today. And it's what I really need for my soul.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think that believers or non-believer, I think all are equal. I'm just all respectful to all beliefs and so on. So if one finds peace through Christianity or Muslim or maybe Buddhism, it's all fine from my point of view.
Yes.
So everyone have their own opinion.
It's a democratic thinking.
Yeah, I think so.
When you have a peaceful behavior, then do what you want. You can sit at the street, you can sit at the floor, how you like it.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I give you my website.